Hello everyone, welcome to Take a Walk with Me and Garden Update. Today's Monday, July 27th. Currently it's 81 degrees. High today is 87. It's almost not much of being there already. Rain chances at 50%. Humidity is 84%, a little bit lower. I think it was, let's see what it was yesterday. It was 90 yesterday. 90%, and same thing, winds are calm. So how are y'all doing today? Joy when she was going to bed, she went to the bathroom and she tripped like a little bit on some clothes and fell and hit her side on the toilet. And she doesn't think it's bad enough to go to the emergency room, but she's awful sore. She can't even breathe without it hurting, basically. So I made her eat a little something, and I gave her about the strongest thing we have is the arthritis strength Tylenol. So I gave her a couple of those. Watch her close. I'm not going to let her do a whole lot today. I can do it, I know I got other things to do, but that's okay. You help each other when you're hurt. Our neighbor is so loud. She must be talking on the phone. When she talks on the phone, you can hear it from all over the place. I never heard anybody talk that loud on the phone. Okay, what's for dinner tonight, everyone? Today is 50% rain chance, and that's the lowest percentage of any day than in the past few days or coming days. So we're going to try to cook out some burgers. I've got a pound of, what's a little over a pound of Black Angus ground chuck that we get down here at the grocery outlet, pretty decent price. I'm gonna fix burgers so you can hear everything she said. Oh no, that's her son. They both talk that loud though. It's funny. They're good neighbors though. Yeah, we've never had any problems with them. We've helped each other. That's the way you should. You shouldn't be, like what happened last week. I just still can't get over that. Okay, everybody's looking good in here. I dread going out there, but I need my walk, and this is the coolest it's going to be today. But I remember when I started walking, it was still cold out. After I had my surgery and everything, when I got to where I could try to walk, I remember wearing my coat. Don't y'all? If y'all been watching, the ones that's been watching me ever since then. And I need to do something with my thumb. It's still messed up. It's not as swollen as it was, though. If y'all remember. I don't know how good you can see it like that. It's still swollen a little bit. If y'all remember, it was really swollen here, where I smashed it and then it got infected because it had been bleeding a little bit, just like where the cuticle is, down in here. And I guess where I work in the garden, I didn't have gloves on or something, and probably got some of that dirt or the manure stuff mixed in the dirt. Probably made it infected. Yeah, this little succulent's cute. I hope it'll make it out here. And this one, these two here are fairly new out here. I'm gonna move that a little bit. Take a little picture of them. Hi, say cheese. And what's cheese? Uh-oh, this one may need a little bit more sun. Ow, my thumb. Yeah, my thumb still hurts. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I need to put something on it. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this running and let y'all listen to the birds while I put a Band-Aid and some antibiotic on this. I see some, it's like still infected, so. Alrighty. She's fixed up now. Well, let's go stick on a little bit better. There we go. Now I can beat it up a little bit and it won't hurt as bad. Okay. Oh, I didn't get my sunglasses. Well, I'm just not prepared at all. Let me get my sunglasses. Okay. Sunglasses are just as important as sunblock because it can damage your eyes over the years. The sun. These are looking good. This one's got a little tomato now. Oh, it's having some pretty flowers on it too. This one does. Look over here. We got a little group of them going here. Garage tomatoes. You can see now, this is how fast these should have come up. Those others never did. Man, I'll just about write them. I may do it before it's over with. Tell them I didn't have one seed come up. No, one did. This one right here. Just one came up out of those special coated seeds. So easy it's called. No. Nope. Not working. And that was a good company. I think they were. Let's see, which ones were they? They were the Fairy Morse too, which is a good brand. But whatever they did to them, they didn't work. I got quite a few tomatoes yesterday again, maybe 6 more. And there's more out here that I could get, but I'm going to leave them on here probably another day. You can see them on there, several. The pinstripe ones down in there. It's not growing real fast. I see some more peppers. The pinstripe is not growing real fast, but it's not dying. You can see it down in there. I don't know how big to let it get. I mean, it's too small. Still got some growing to do. I hope it doesn't just fizzle out like something. And I did find another zucchini in here. I don't know how they hide on you. And also, I pollinated one, even with the bees flying around. If you can see down in here, that is a female. Looks totally different. Let me show you the male now. Trying to find one. There's not many out this morning. I don't think you can see in this one still, but let's see. See how that looks down in there? Can you see that? It's just like a little thing in the middle of it. Sticks out just one piece. And then, but the female one, it has several different ones, if you can see, sticking up. And I take that and just put it right in the middle of it and rub it around. Totally different than the male, as you can see. So that'll be a zucchini. I almost put a squash one in there to have another squashini, but I didn't. And then I found this one growing in here. I didn't even know was in here. See that one? That's a nice one. I just got one like the day before yesterday. I didn't even see that one. There's a bee in there. Big old bumblebee. Ooh. I think I could probably get enough beans, but I want a decent amount of them. So I'm waiting, I'm holding off, hoping I'm gonna have to pick them in the next day, probably tomorrow, maybe. But they're hidden, there's a bunch of them. I mean, you just have to pull everything aside and look down in there, kind of, it's a, you know, actually it makes my arms itch, touching all that stuff. Sticking my arm in there and hand. It makes it itch, whatever it is on here. But those are getting pretty big right there. The beans have pretty much taken over the snap peas. The snap peas are on their way out. Here's one that's dry. You can tell, and they're ready to put them in with the other seeds I've got. There's quite a few more. I'm gonna have plenty of them, y'all. So anybody that's gonna be wanting to plant snap peas next spring, we need to get together or something. Maybe I could help. This one, I'm gonna have to tie this one up over here or something, and put it loosely tied, because this is gonna keep growing and it'll fall over. I don't want to bind it to that one though, because it might, see what I mean, if I just force it over there. So I'm going to take it and get a long piece of the stuff and just make sure it doesn't, to where it won't fall over. I don't want it to, you know, hurt it. Trying to help it. Yeah, I see beans back through there. How's this butternut squash doing? I think it's getting to be about ready. It still could use a little more. There's two of them. And like I said, I don't know what's up with the cucumbers. We have got quite a few, but you'd think there'd be a lot more. I see one down in there. They're just not getting pollinated. And Joe was telling me, I believe it's, you know, the heat probably has a lot to do with it. It being 90 plus every day. Probably has a lot to do with, you know, I'm surprised everything's performing like it is, even with this heat. Of course, I do water them, you know. I don't let them sit here and just, you know, keel over. I'm starting to see some of these seeds come up here. The carrot seeds. Right here. It's hard to tell because it looks just like the grass that I'm pulling up. Here's some, there's some, there's some. Right down through there, and then there's another one Another row right here was, there it is. There they are, carrots. And then, okay, I was looking this morning to see where something was digging there. See that little hole? See there? There was an onion. Where'd it go? I threw it down here, but there was an onion that it had dug up, whatever did it. And obviously it didn't eat it. I mean, it's like probably like onion. There's a little piece of the onion. So it's probably like, ew, I don't like this one. I'd rather have eggplant. Oh, I just pulled up something, I think. I planted some of those carrots over here a long time ago and they never did come up. The same seeds. So I may have to complain on those seeds. And oh yes, I'll show you in a minute. I did get some tomato seeds from China. You're seeing all this stuff about tomato seeds. The ones that's in question, the people didn't order. They just came in their mail. And also they were listed as jewelry. I ordered mine through a reputable source, you know, through Wish. And you know, the only problem has been with the people that didn't order something and they got seeds. So I ordered mine, and I'll show you. I just have that. I got that one pot growing, and there's not some kind of a crazy plant that'll eat all my other plants or anything. I can tell it's a tomato. These are looking really nice. I can't believe I grew these from seeds. More flowers. Means more eggplants. I hope nothing's been eaten down in here. I don't see any pieces. You're still making it there, bud? Yeah, hanging in there. I can't believe all the eggplants we've already had, and plus I had 6 eaten. And we've probably got another, I don't know, 6 or 8 already, and they're everywhere. Look how big this one is. I'll show you over there in just a second. All these I'm letting go for the seeds, but you got new ones growing in here though. The new blue lakes that I planted already. They'll come up through here as the other ones die. You can tell the new growth. It looks, that's new, that's old. It's easy to tell the difference. Here's my prize winning, well, it would win a prize. And there's plenty more. I gotta find somebody that wants some Thai peppers. They're a little hot for Logan. I couldn't believe Joy tried one too. Look at this. These ones. I think these are better boys. Well, this one's going to be pretty when it starts, when they start turning red. A couple of them are, but it will. It's going to be pretty. These are getting bigger. These, it's hard to move this stuff back to show it to you. Which one is in the way? There's this a little better. There's a huge one back in here. This one almost looks like a darn, what's it called, Serrano? But it's not. That's a chocolate. I'm letting it grow because I want to see it turn. Instead of eating a green. When we ate one green a while back, it tasted a little bitter, I would say. So it needs to get sweet. You can see more here. This one will be one. More flowers means more eggplants. I've had a high success rate in pollination of these with the bees too. Even though I see bees on them, I still use the toothbrush, the electric toothbrush. There's one. Where's this big one I was going to show you? Of course, we got all kinds of Ghostbusters. Look at this one. There's one. This one's pretty big right here. It's getting bigger around than some of the others. I may end up having to stake these up. They're pretty strong though, but you're talking about some weight if you get quite a few at the same time. Brussels sprouts are getting more airflow since I got the celery out. I got the last celery, and look at that. They're growing. I wonder if they ate all the seed I put out yesterday. Act like they were just starved too. Hello everyone up here. Ooh, this white one looks good. Right here. I like that. That's a new one. I hadn't seen a white one, I don't think. There'll be more flowers here yet. Some of them are kind of fizzling out. Good morning, Glory. Oh, the sun's under a cloud right now. My goodness. I'm gonna wait. I think they've got some seed, I believe. I'm gonna wait a while. It's too hot. I usually do it after this. They got some in there. They leave the ones they don't like as much, but they'll eat them. They get all the sunflower seeds naturally first. Okay, yeah, this is that. There's more seeds in here that I planted the other day. None of them have come up yet. But this is the one from China right here. Looks just like a tomato plant to me instead of a alien plant. You get a drink of water. Okay, let's go. Get with it. I can't get going this morning. See how our new little friends that were underneath everything that was out here. See how these guys are doing. You can see the chipmunk's been in here. See the hole right there? It was covered up, that hole was the other day, and it's dug it out. I wish these would prop up. I mean, I don't know why they won't stand up better. That one's starting to look better. This one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those plants. Everybody just hang in there, keep going a little bit at a time. Get some of this out. They'll choke everything out, this stuff. Oops. Didn't mean to grab a hold of you there. Oh, I just pulled that up. Goodness gracious, I'll have to replant it. That needs a better place anyway. There's 2 bulbs there. Let's see. I need more dirt out here. That's what I need. There's a good place. That's a better place than you were. See if it can make it there. But you can see like the old flowers fall down in here. This I'll just stick down in there and it'll grow. That's a better place for that anyway. I pulled it right up when I was getting those other weeds out. And that's what happens sometimes. Looks like a hole down under there. Oh, I just pulled another one up. Boy, they're easy to pull up. Let's replant this one. Probably the best thing anyway. Let's try right here. It's a good spot. They'll be fine. I hear that hawk. Well, I pulled up 2 so far, trying to get weeds out from them. Don't pull any more up, please. I think I'm just going to do these another day or something. That's a little better. This one here is having a hard time. Well, you grabbed a hold. Just lean you against this here to you. Can do better. There. There's an old root. There, that's some better. I got one little flower there. I see one of our little butterfly friends. Hello, Mr. Butterfly. Ooh, there's a cool looking bee. It's like a, look at that, you can see the pollen sac. If the wind would stop blowing to where I can stop moving so much. You can't get a good picture if it's moving. That's cool, look at it. Working on that flower. Hi everyone. Look really nice. Battle to keep these things from growing. I'm proud of this here. It didn't want to grow. Things kept eating it. So many times I came out here and it was just, everything was gone. That bee took off, I guess. You gotta keep it. Weeds will take over. Can't have that. All right. Stop, Mike. Stop. Okay, that's enough for now. You look better. You got a few clouds passing around. Well, it's a little breeze blowing, but I'm getting a little overheated. I've already been walking all over this place this morning. So I believe I'm gonna call it a walk for now. I'll walk 10 times more than this before the day's over anyway. I don't want to get too long. Once it gets, I just noticed it's right at 30 minutes. A little long-winded this morning, I guess. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's walk. Please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day. And I can probably do a Kitty's Corner today if I don't do anything different. So, and we'll have Ask My Tablet tonight, everyone. If you have a question for Ask My Tablet, just leave it in the comments. And it's a fun show, so check it out and share it out to your friends. All right, everybody. I will see you later on, and God bless.